Hey lambs! So, for this week on Basically Detectives, we are going to take some time to regroup, recollect, and maybe provide an update on future episodes of Basically Detectives. Where we're at with the Steven Avery case, aka Making a Murderer, is, Steven has been released from prison. He was in jail for a good portion of his life. If you want to know the actual numbers, watch the show. He's been in jail for a good portion of his life. He's been released once they figured out, whoa, this guy is way innocent for what we accused him of. He gets out, he spends some time on his own, with his family, readjusting his life. He wants justice for being wrongfully accused, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. You get the idea. Well, as Steven is making way, being noticed by people and, politicians and officials use him as a tool to kind of push forward the idea that law enforcement in the area isn't quite up to snuff. All of a sudden, here we have Steven yet again being accused of murder or being accused of a crime. A crime just so happens to be the murder of a young woman, a young local woman. Now, as that ensues, there's multiple things going on at the same time. Steve is being charged with murder. Everyone thinks that there seems to be some kind of conspiracy against him. His nephew has, quote unquote, allegedly confessed to helping him with the crime of the murder. Such on. Steven has been doing a civil lawsuit against the Manitowoc Sheriff's County, which he did win. However, he did not get the entire amount of the money that he wanted. He managed to use the money that he did get to mount up a legal defense. So, we have these two defense attorneys with him who hopefully will, push him forward into proving his innocence. And on top of all that, due to his nephew having, quote-unquote, confessed, his family is now being torn apart by the circumstances. So, that's where we're at. Me and Kai would love to hear what you guys are thinking right now, so please leave comments. Use our SOS system that we've been advertising. If you go to our homepage, you'll see the SOS system. Murderandlove.com, you'll see the SOS system. You can click on that. Give yourself a little time to tell us what you think with your voice. We'd love to hear it. It would be really awesome. But again, you can also leave comments if you would prefer to do that as well. On the flip side, an update for the show in general, I will be returning to The Night Stalker. So, we did take a break from that show in order for Kai to collect herself and kind of not be overwhelmed by, the incredible but strenuous tale of Night Stalker and how he came to justice and was caught. It was a little heavy, I will admit, for Kai, so I will be proceeding with that on my own, but Kai and I will be returning together to Making a Murderer very shortly. So, please, if you guys would take some time out of your days, we'd really appreciate it. Leave comments, SOS, message us directly if you have suggestions or want to talk to us about anything regarding the case. Maybe you guys have some information that we can look into that will add to our analysis of the show. So please, have a wonderful day, night, morning, whenever it is you're listening to this, have a wonderful that. Remember to lock your doors at night, and it's all love and no murder.